Hey guys, today in this video I'll be showing you how to mount and unmount a car tyre by hand. In this video I'll be showing you how to break the bead and mount the tyre the easiest way possible. First I'll show you how to unmount the tyre. We'll start by breaking the bead. Alright, so this is a little bead breaker thing you can make at home yourself to get tyres off. What you're going to need is a jack and a ratchet strap. How this is going to work is you hook the ratchet strap to the axle of the jack like this, and you don't hook them up yet. Now we put the wheel and tyre onto the jack, but only the tyre will be sitting on the saddle, just like this. You want to get the saddle as close to the wheel as you possibly can. Oh, and I forgot to mention, a block of wood does help with this, so you don't need it, but it helps. Now we're going to pull the ratchet straps through, just like this, with the block of wood there. And this side comes out and goes underneath the jack, just like this. Pull it through, goes under, and now we're going to hook it up to that other ratchet. Okay, so this is how it should look once you have done that. Tighten the strap and then just jack up the jack until the bead pops. But remember to have it as close as possible to the wheel as you can, with only the saddle on the tyre. Okay, so you just keep jacking it until the bead pops off like that. This might take a couple tries. It did for me when I first tried this on the first wheel. This is the second time I've done this, so. Okay, now we're going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. Okay, so the face is done. Now we are going to get the tyre off. Okay, so it is easier if you go from the face of the wheel, since there's a recess inside the wheel. Alright, so you're going to use some sort of lubricant to help get the tyre off the wheel. I'm going to use WD-40 because that's just what I'm going to be using. So these are the tools I'll be choosing to use. You can probably use whatever works for you. This is just what I'm using because it's what I've found that works best. So I'm just going to get the WD-40 and spray around inside the bead. Okay, so I've sprayed the WD-40 around where I'm going to start, and now I'm just going to pry it off with the tools I have. Okay, so I got the face of the tyre off. What I did was got this flathead screwdriver to pry it up first, and then I got that wheel brace to pry up another bit until it was kind of holding up, and then I just got this flathead screwdriver and worked my way around slowly prying it up, and it eventually came off. Okay, so once you are at this stage, you can just about pull the wheel out. You might need a tiny bit of prying, but this really isn't hard at all. Okay, so I now have the tyre off, and I'm going to show you how to put the new one on. Okay, so now you've got your tyre, lube up the inside of the tyre, and put it on. Not like that, obviously, but this part is pretty easy. You can basically just push it on. Just get one side on like that, and there's a recess inside the wheel, you see there? Make sure it's in that, and then you can just basically just jump on it and push it on if you need to. Also you can pry it. Alright, so I've got that part on, and now I'm going to lube up the outside of the tyre and also on the inside under the bead. Okay, so I've got that all lubed up, and now it's time to get the tyre on. These are the tools I'm using to get it on, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so first I'm going to put these pieces of timber underneath the wheel and tyre. Really only the wheel will be on them, and the tyre won't be touching it. You'll understand what I mean when I do it, and I'll show you what I did. So this is what I mean. A piece of wood is there and the wheel is on it. And now I've done the same to the other side. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to get the tyre on. First, you're just going to want to use your body weight to try to push it on as far as you can. Okay, so that's as far as I could get it. And now we're going to get the vice grips and a piece of like ripped up cloth so it doesn't scratch the wheel. And we're going to push the tyre down as far as we can so it's kind of in the recess of the wheel that I showed you earlier. And we're going to clamp the vice grips onto the wheel there. So push it down like this and clamp the vice grips into there. And the reason you use the blocks of wood is so the tyre can go down. So like you can kind of push the tyre down. Okay, so now we have the vice grips on and we're going to mount the tyre. Make sure the whole time you are pushing it down and it is sitting in the recess of the wheel. That is really important, otherwise you are not going to get the tyre on. If it's in that recess of the wheel, it's like going to be really easy, but if it's not, you're not going to get it on. And the whole time you are doing it, make sure you are kneeling and putting your body weight where you are prying. And the vice grips are to stop the tyre from like coming off the wheel, you know, because as you're prying, it's going to want to come up on the other side, and the vice grips are there to help stop that. I'm going to put some more WD-40 on it since it's dried up a bit now, and I'm going to pry it on. Okay, so I've got the tyre on. It's been about 2 minutes since the last clip. It doesn't take long at all. You just need like, as long as it's in that recess, it will be really easy, trust me. Yeah, as long as you keep it in that recess, it's going to go on really easily. Just make sure you like keep pushing down on the tyre and like keeping your weight on it. It should kind of look like this, and that's how it should be. This isn't from me, by the way. But yeah, just make sure you keep pushing it down to keep it in that recess. Okay, so that's the video for today. I hope it helped. I know it's not the best since I didn't actually like show me doing the thing. Like I didn't actually show me doing what I was like trying to explain, but I hope it helped. Just the key thing is keep the tyre in the recess with mounting it, and you'll be alright. And the bead breaking thing is pretty simple. Yeah, it might not work on the first thing, like on the first try, but like it does work. You just got to keep jacking it, and yeah, you'll get it. All right, so yeah, that's the video. If you want me to answer anything, just put it in the comments and I'll answer what I can. And if it helped, please like the video. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so that's it, all 100% done. Thought I'd show you it on the car just to show you it's pumped up and stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it helped, and yeah.